Bonjour, Cobras, and bienvenue to trying to remember the word for more Mario and Luigi Bowser's Inside Story. I'm TryclydeTamer. Last time we got to Black Beach, and this time we're using the effects of the pipe blooper, and we're looking at the hollowed out pipes on the floor and how this emo globin dude longs to press the downward button to make the movement happen. It wasn't happening on the left or right ones, but on the middle one, things are happening very lovely. Oh, we have a pattern. It's M, L, M, L. It's playing confirmation sounds. I was kind of wary of whether there were two Luigis or two Marios towards the end. And we got attack piece number 1 here in the pump works, because we are already working towards our next super special power. Pardon the weird raspy thing happened to my voice there. Let's just grab some items. Hey, look, a retry clock. We're probably not going to use them because I forget they are assist as a thing, and I'm being weird with stuff. I feel like I have a sneeze coming on. This enemy, I didn't really get a good look at it, is a bubble blooper. They apparently have an item, judging by my collection list. If they don't go to the top screen, they're gonna roll like that, but if they do, they're gonna do a little bouncy hoo-hoo thing, and go in there, and I can just kill you guys upon a counterattack after getting a first strike anyway. Wing, oh, still need to get good at my stuff. It wasn't even great there, and you will go down to the counterattack. We're kind of making our way towards the level up there, but not very much else is happening. Let's just see if I can get a nice, excellent thing. Not a nice one, an excellent one. Like that right there, that wasn't even considered okay. And we get out of that battle, make sure there are no further item blocks to grab right there. I feel like I could be getting to a point to where I might want to use some mushrooms to recover, and I am low on SP. I could go to Toad Square and get some Frosty Boys to heal up with. That could be a good idea, but we're already so far into this thing, and I feel like, yeah, okay, it was just considerably a first strike thing to where it briefly knocked Mario down. Man, I am just abysmal so far about trying to get the strikes proper. And it goes up to the top screen, and then it does a bouncy like that. Yay. Ooh, almost a double level up here. Luigi's just very tiny bitterly lagging behind. And I feel like Mario's speed is lagging behind as well because Luigi's been the one moving first. Looks like it could be a speed thing here, or it could be a stash. You know what, I'm feeling stash. Let's press it right about now. Okay, 3, yep. Nicely a middle ground there, so let's wahoo away from this battle. Level 4 on episode 5, not episode 4 because episode 4 was last little bit. I had a mess up of audio commentary before the boss fight even started, so I think off screen, since I still have the save of last episode as it is, I might do something different to redo the boss fight, so I'll see about that. What exactly am I doing? I'm pressing buttons and getting things happening, wasn't paying attention to where I'm going. Oh yeah, have to disengage Bowser. I forgot that was the thing, you can press X to go back on Bowser there, because that's how things work. Alright, do it like that. And that's how we keep things moving. Like that, like so. Gets the blue blob out of the way. And there's no way to have Mario and Luigi be crushed. Let's make it Mario specifically, so move Luigi off of the thing and then bring Bowser back to the thing like this, and then, oh, seems like Luigi was the one more at threat, but he's just living on the edge there. And then we disengage Bowser like that, because he's gotta get his gauging for how he's drinking water. He doesn't care if it's going to help him beat Mario. That pipe does a little bit of something. Let's see. Yeah, he's got to quit moving Mario and Luigi to get moving along. I'm pretty sure it's just a way to easily wrap around without being so much of a headache. There might be an item block down here, so let's just see what's going on. Or maybe it's something different entirely. It might be the way to an attack piece. Oh well, there's still stuff regardless. This might actually be the way to continue, so I need to wrap around just to see how I feel about everything else. Next screen, let's just continue a little bit before we get way too far with everything. Keep pressing buttons to get those coins. Yeah, getting more coins. See, let's just keep it simple with a big glob of 5, and then you were jumping as you were. Syrup jar gained. Luigi gets his level up. Let's look around. I'm just kind of guesstimating. Yep, SP looks good. Let's give him some SP right about now. Okay, we got a 1. To unlucky 13. Maybe this is my unlucky point and everyone else is going to be lucky. Anyway, yes, it's time to get out of this battle. There are 1-up deluxes that we have not yet gotten, though, be a full heal, because regular 1-up mushrooms are half of HP, much like the series has been doing so far. I thought it started in Partners in Time, but I just remembered, oh yeah, it is like that in Super Star Saga as well. Okay, not being as superly efficient as I could be, but here we go. I don't want to be here yet, or do I? Yeah, that was just a way to wrap back around, and the middle pipe was good enough, and this is where our next retrieval point is. All things lead to Globin. Oh, precious DNA, Doris, even Doris have hearts. Here, yours Christ, for what goes brrrr. Find the electric brrrr, and then the things will be all crying out for Globin. No, I don't want to read the same thing. Be united with the lonely door. You're a lovely lonely Doris. Very suspicious looking with how the double helix for the DNA is. I'm just gonna get over here, press the buttons as I'm pressing them, and be fantastico with how things are going. I don't know how things are going, judging by how I sound. Ooh, but right here we got a couple attack pieces. You know what? I'm gonna do a speed up as I get through this because it's kind of slow and showing the animation for things, so I'm just gonna talk my way through it, and then get into a battle with this bubble blooper that I haven't even hit as soon as I'm saying this. And now we get out of the battle. We just gotta press A and B in a nice rhythm of pressing them together. I think I want to go down here before I go over there because items. But I don't want to skip this battle yet. I was about to for a second there. This is a new enemy, the Protobata. Hitting it with the first strike made it bigger. Hitting it even with a not okay one is going to make it bigger as well. Because more and more hits, it's going to make it more and more aggro-motivated with its very silver-studded thing that it has as a bitter biscuit thing. Indeed, he says. Sometimes he delays because it'll close its eyes to show that it'll delay, but it's gonna do mostly the same thing where you hit things back. Reminds me of Chocolator in Superstar Saga, possibly. I want to play through the remake again of Superstar Saga. I didn't dislike it, it was very fantastic because it's a remake of my favorite game of all time, so of course I'm gonna do all my way through it. I just say I kind of prefer the nostalgic stuff of the original, even though I'm not blinded by nostalgic goggles, as I said. Autosat battle, and I'm just remembering that I can't come here yet. Very brief post-commentary because of audio troubles. We just zip right through the next attack piece and going normal speed through this next room. We are observing some sort of cannonular object, and then we go down and see some sort of block that we can't duck our way through at the current time being, but we might be able to at a certain point. And then we keep going and we see a big old Chombone dude. Something to do with puzzles that are coming right up. But for the time being, aside from that zappy thing down there, we hit the switch and get to this next room with another attack piece. Took me a minute to get out of that battle, not because I was having difficulty, but because I realized that Audacity stopped at a certain bit, but I don't have to post-commentate a super whole lot, but it's kind of annoying when Audacity does that. I'm gonna avoid these proto-batters. Of course, me being weird with the controls like this is preventing me from moving around so much. Come on, jeez. I don't know why things are being so weird, because my old 3DS isn't keeping up with the times, you know? Ooh, gotta be very careful in not avoiding a lot of things. Hello, Mr. Dude. The hungry soul needs Globin. The hungry Chombone needs more. So it leaps out upon that which it is. Old wildly ravenous Chombone coax you out. How does Globin coax you out? Coax you out? Not even bothering with words. By doing things like that, get the bomby hammer thing happening, and then you push it over, then it eats the thing, and it gets super angry because it gets crazy adrenaline rush and decides to dash forward. Because that's how things work in our human body. I sure hope not, / hope so. I would just love to have a cute little bubble butt blooper in my body like that. Hey, I wasn't intending for the extra alliteration. But here we go with another thing. I think it's LL, and please don't say it's wrong. Okay, yeah. I need to pay more attention to things before it happens, but I just kind of forgot that it was a thing. My top screen is kind of messing up a bit there just because the text is advancing, trying to go to a point where it's like, hey, you can press X to go back, but it's not quite the big deal. Speaking of pressing X to go back, let's bring Bowser like so, and go down to non-drowniness, and here's Toadsworth. Masters Mario and Luigi, you're hale and hearty. Hellish-tastic. Hale and hearty. Big boys inside adventure. After that great lout inhaled me, I awoke a bit addlepated. I walked hither and thither, and now I've become quite stuck. Have you now? Hey, where's Princess Peach? Isn't she with you? What? The princess? Don't tell me she was inhaled as well. Yes, Bowser got everyone. Ugh, we're in a real fix. Even Toadsworth doesn't know where the princess is. Horrors! The princess! It rends the heart! All alone within Bowser's body, on her own amid such filth. Dear princess! As soon as we eat the potato, what? Huh? Oh yeah, right. We need to get Toadsworth out of here. He's lost it. Utterly insane with the shame. The thing is, this barrier looks tough. I doubt even the hammer would dent it. I mean, we could at least try. Exactly. Huh? Something's over there. Well, I mean, yeah, it's a little thing like that. Looks like the gap's too narrow for your body size. You'll never get through. We must think. What have we done in previous adventures? Oh yeah, I know. What? You have an idea? Oh, you do that to the potato? Didn't you do that to the Maserado? Alright, sounds pretty fun. Stranger Things actors. So you're saying what? Use R to switch the action icon of the hammer. Okay, that sounds like it's sensible. Then Luigi swings B to make Mario small. Okay, let's press the B, and then that happens. Genius! When he's that size, he can fit in narrow passages. Wow, you guys must really trust each other, getting bumped with a hammer on purpose. Well, it wasn't exactly a purposeful accident. Wait, hang on. Making Mario tiny is great, but how do we make him normal? Oh, you know, to return ourselves back to normal, we must do such a thing as pressing the B button again, and then magically we are great. I wish it was like that in real life. Alright, hit Mini Mario one more time to normalize him. Head into that passage, no time to lose. You got it, Starlo. Just trying to hammer on. Haha, didn't intend for that. Such a pun to be like that. Hammering on the tutorials. Huzzah! Sweet freedom! Master Mario, Master Luigi, excuse me. My deepest thanks. I dare say, Master Mario and Co will now seek the princess, That's probably loud on the microphone. Marvelous, simply marvelous. The princess must be made safe at all costs. Speaking of which, I should tell you, as I made my way here, I spotted a huge flat bug by some sort of door. It was wretched, to be sure. I shuddered to think of it, but if it attacked the princess... Oh, no, no, no. Righto, with that large foul bug in the sure hands of Masters Mario and Luigi, I shall be off. I believe it would behoove us all if I were to find the other toads and glean what I can. Help the princess, I count upon you. I'm sure, quite sure you do, Toadsworth. Let's hit the thing so we can get like that and continue along with our adventure. Yeah, let's go into water mode. My voice is scratchy even though I had a drink of water. Nothing there for you to gain. There's a saving point, but I'll wait to save. Fish to win. Let's see. Okay, there's stuff happening. Picnic ware. That's where you can find it without buying it. Here in the Pumpworks. According to my item collection list, there are other things to find in the Pumpworks, but I don't think it's immediately available. I think there might be different sections of the Pumpworks that we'll see throughout the game. I don't remember how exactly locations go and throughout the game, but of course I practice things before I fully record them, unless there's just tiny parts that wouldn't really require much practice. So let's just go to places where items can be attained. I guess Luigi's the only one that's going to be hitting the thing. Just got to maximize the bonks to get however much we can. So I'm just going to grab the item. And it is time again for another double level up. We are level 5 for the brothers now. Okay. Luigi is still faster than Mario. Just feels awkward. I don't really trust anything right there. I might trust Dash a little more, but defense, that's also looking pretty good. You know what? I'm gonna go for defense. Okay, 2. Better than 1, of course. 2 heads are better than 1. Whatever product that commercial was advertising. Doodly-doodly-doo. I'm waiting for that to happen, so that's why I'm doodly-dooling. Pal may be good. Power smash. Oh yeah, we got a lot of stuff on stash here. And yeah, 4. We are passing the 40s. So if anything, we're more likely to get lucky hits. I do seem to notice that I'm getting most of my lucky hits as Luigi. Of course, I'm not sure if it was mostly on LP videos or in practice, so not everything immediately applies. So I'm just going to put this attack piece thing and get going all lovely-tastic forward into this next room. We're going to circle back to where we once were eventually, so no worries about me missing the items that have been missed. So what we shall do, we shall walk through the valley of the shadow of death. We're gonna make a bomby thing appear, and surprise, there are Chombones. Well, yeah, just this one here, and then there's gonna be, of course, another one, because that's how things line up. So what I'm going to do is, once you are back into your position, I'm going to speed up the video again so I can grab the attack piece that is there, and then go for the other bomb for the other Chombone. Then it will get into position much like this. It's gonna be like, oh, crunchy, crunchy, crunchy. That is very dunchy hunchy, and I feel lovely about it. And I believe there's actually not an attack piece to be gained from here. Of course, we can't go down the pipe because that's just the resource of where things come from. And of course, we can find that there's a nipple within Bowser. Bowser has a lot of nipples, and that's how we get the path to move forward. See, I feel lovely about such things. Hopefully you aren't made uncomfortable by the awkward amount of speed-ups that are happening, but I just feel it makes things a little more convenient if it's not unsmooth. But of course, once we grab all these 10 attack pieces here, we now have a new special attack. I'm not going to be speeding through that too all crazy like. Meow. Enjoy the meowing, because this attack is for fire flowers. Let's not watch a demo for it. It costs 1 more than green shell, so we are moving up in the world, and the button commands are a little odd for it. Oh man, that's a big thing we got going on, so we might have a bit of a process with this one. And away up the bomb goes. Gonna also require a little bit of movement of Bowser to and fro the thing. Alright, let's see where exactly is the bomb. I think we start by pushing it to the left because it just has that little bit of stuff that makes it unable to be immediately pushed to the utmost direction. What am I trying to say? I do not know what I'm trying to say. Okay, yeah, we are making our way back to previous locations, so yeah, let's move Bowser off of that. And it's gonna go into there. To the cannon. I see the thing that I want to get, so I will go retrieve it now that we have the Mini Mario. The thing being, with Mini Mario, Fighterware. Ooh, do I want to equip this immediately? I believe so, of course. Fighterware, Mario brings his power and defense up, but I like to balance my bros out a little bit, so how about we toss that right upon Luigi? Oh yes. Woes now. Future TryclydeTamer here. Challenge note alert. Gauntlet. New classes await. Go take a Globin. We're not going to go to the Gauntlet Globin quite yet. I thought Luigi wasn't going to come down with me. I'm going to skip right over that. And instead, I'm going to come here to the Cholesterons. Welcome to Challenge Node. Beyond this gate, the Cholesterons. Rather and healthy layer of the Cholesterons. Valuable Cholesterons. Cholesterol noun. Angry fat-based entity. Easily KO. Travel in swarms. Wherever. Whenever. With Globin. Finish them. Do not flag. Do not fail. For you must KO Cholesterons for the limits of your Globin. Fight! Globin! But if your score grows as large as Globin, huge if, a magnificent prize will land upon you. We're talking Globin. Ooh, it sounds like a great thing to me. Globin time, the menacing Cholesterod beckons. Are you Globin enough to enter? I think I'm Globin enough, so we shall go now. Let's do this thing right now. But of course. Alright, we don't really have many options right now. We have endless mode with green shell, even though we do have the fire flower, even as of episode 5, even though this is something I was planning to start episode 10 with, so that puts things into perspective. I just don't want this to be less than a 20-minute video, but just balance things out a little bit with it being a little under 25, and some things possibly going over 30 minutes, just a tiny bit. Yeah, for the future episodes of Bowser's Inside Story, they're good. That's all I'm gonna say about them. So yeah, using the green shell against these Cholesterons, we're just keeping up the damage. I'm surprised that we are doing as well as we are. I'm gunning for 150 points, so probably going to be here for a good minute. I might start speeding up at some point, but yeah, the green shell itself is speeding up as well. And once we get close to the 100 point, we're going to start seeing a bigger dude, so look forward to that. Here's the bigger dude right now. We gotta keep on doing this damage. Oh man, he must have a lot of HP by comparison. That puts us at our B rank. And let's see if we can get past 150 just to get up to our A rank, because there's an item I'd like to get. I keep feeling like I'm gonna fail in a second now, but I should probably be quiet. A rank attained, and it seems that I have had a fail now that I'm mentioning things. Great Globins are in order. A new highest score. Great Galloping Globins, you reached A rank. The prize, 300 coins and a challenge medal. If you only did 100, you'd be getting just 50 coins and no challenge medal. Yep, here's the challenge medal that I've mentioned. The thing that makes bosses 1.5 times more powerful in terms of HP and pretty much everything. I want to say double power, but it might be 1.5, and they do give 1.5 HP. So as I said, that pipe blooper in the post commentary, it would have 320 HP, 1.5 times a 5 to 480. So that puts things into perspective. I'm saying that again. I'm not in a spoiler location, I'm just doing the drinking stuff with Bowser here. So with all of this done, I feel quite comfortable to do the final bits of the episode officially. So, take it away, past me. Then if memory also swaves, there is another mini Mario passage that I'm going to take a brief detour for. Hopefully I don't have to redo anything with the big old bomb, but it looks like the cannon is still set up with such a thing, and I think I need to get down here with mini Mario anyway to make the cannon go. So, away goes the cannon in D minor fugue, even though that is not the song. I'm gonna make myself normal again. I was about to sing Jingle Bells, even though it's more like Town Races, I don't know. Combining things, okay, yeah. We are much like that, so I can then approach it from the hindsight side, because we don't want ourselves to be destroyed by Mr. Chompy Chombone of slightly thicker proportions. Down you go to destroy one more extra block. It's like you're beefed up with the power. You're in an evolved version that doesn't look much different. Maybe it's just like a middle evolution bug bird Pokemon. Speaking weirdly as we make our way over to the nice shocky thing, which is aptly named the Stingler. Use it somewhere around here. I think I might know where to use it. I think there are no more items to grab, but yeah. Next time on Mario & Luigi Bowser's Inside Story, we take that Stingler to the DNA looking room that we've been to before and see if it will allow us to go to further locations within Bowser. Until then, do not tilt yourself, and remember, it's what's on the inside that counts, as long as it doesn't drown you.